Alright, so welcome back to the video here, part 2 of the Monocraft series. So we got the front bumper here. I just picked it up from Wahid. It's looking super good. It's all wrapped. Man, the front fenders are so wide. So I'm going to be installing the front bumper here. Look how good it looks here. It's going to be pretty easy to install. It's going to be around 6 bolts on the top, and then it's going to be 2 on each side for each fender on here. So let's go ahead and install this. Hopefully everything fits up pretty nicely here. We'll get an after shot of it installed. Hardware is not included in the kit. Alright guys, so under further inspection of the bumper, it would not fit due to it hitting, and I was wondering what it's hitting on, and unfortunately I found out that you cannot use the USDM crash bar on here, which sucks. A little unsafe. I do want to get a custom one done by a friend or a fabricator, so if you guys are local to the area, I would love to get one, but you have to remove it to install it for right now, so let's go ahead and just install it right now. As you can see here, the car was getting corner balanced by TOYONDA here. You can check out his video, it's linked in the description below. Wahid wrapped the side skirts, the top and the bottom red, and then the middle black. So we're going to leave it like this for now. Saved the wrap material for me, it was a little bit cheaper. And I think it looks good with the contrast. So we're going to install these as 2 bolts in the front and then 2 bolts in the back. So I have the driver's side fender off now here. As you can see everything exposed. There's a little plug on the back side you twist off to remove from the inner gas cap area. That's the part that when you pull the gas lever, it pulls off. I'll show you where the bolts are. There's 2 bolts right there, and then you have to put your hand on the back side of this rubber trim where the soft top mounts. You have to use these Torx T30 bit. I'll show you right here. It's a Torx T30 bit to get that. There's a few bolts running along the inside door area. If you open up your door, you'll see them. There's 2 bolts at the bottom. Like I said, behind the trim. There's one where the hardtop mount is. If you don't have a hardtop, it'll just be like a blank piece there. Still a Torx bolt on there. 2 10 mils here. 2 10 mils down there, and then should be good. Remove the tail light, of course, to get everything off, and then that should be good to remove all of the bolts for the fender on here. It's the same thing on the other side except for without the gas cap area. So let's go ahead and install the fender here. So I got the driver's side stock fender off here, and I just literally cut the gas door with an angle grinder off the whole unit on there. There's no way to really take it out because it's all riveted on there. I'll show you guys this area. There is a gap between where the new fender is and where the gas nozzle is, or the receiver. So you will need to fabricate something. This is a voiceover, so I will spoil it that you can still put the gas nozzle in, at least in the US, the pumps I use, even with the gap there, but it's just not easy to put it in. So you can get it off that way. This is that trim that I was talking about where the bolts are. As you can see with the new quarter panel on, you can put the trim on and everything like that. The fitment of the gap near the hood or the rear engine lid is not that bad on here. From the rear, you can see that you do need to lower your car a lot, and those are the bolts I was talking about on the inside engine lid area. Those lined up pretty well, as well as the taillight bolts. One thing is, as you can see from the side, you do need to get a side vent cover like I have here, and that'll make it look a lot better. So the fitment overall on this kit, I would say, is pretty good. There are a couple things that I do need to outline right here. Overall, the kit, like I said, is made really well. It's not flimsy or anything like that. It doesn't seem too brittle. One thing people don't talk about is the fact that there is no antenna here. No one talks about it, but so if you want to use your stock huge antenna, if you have that, or the motorized one for you guys with the later years, I'm not sure what you're gonna do with that, but you cannot rock your antenna. So if you use your stock radio, good luck with that. Besides that, I want to address the big gaping hole here like I just talked about. You do definitely want to use the carbon fiber vents, so without it, it'll look like that. And then if you get the carbon fiber vents or the fiberglass version of these, you can put it in, it'll fit right in there, locks in, you mount it up, and it looks really good. I used just really strong double-sided tape, and then some rivets on the backside, and then in terms of the fitment for the taillight, I use this rubber grommet here. Let it focus. I'll show you guys. There's a little rubber grommet, like a spacer, put it underneath the taillight bolt. This may have just been for my kit and made my taillight, but that made it so there's no gap, and so it sits super flush. You can see right there. And then I do still need to do the other taillights. And then you cannot rock your fender liner, so all of those I pulled out. So if you're going to be driving in super nasty climates or something like that, and you daily drive this car or drive it really often in those climates, definitely good luck with that. You will get a bunch of gunk up in there. If it's a track car, it's literally fine. And then besides that, everything fits up pretty well. The front fit up pretty well. I did have to drill out this top bolt here a little bit underneath the bracket so it could line up better. And then there is a little bit of a ledge here where the door is, so if that bothers you, then maybe don't get this car, go to a body shop, but it's an even gap all the way throughout. But besides that, it fits really, really well, and I'm definitely really happy with it.